All right, dude here. Today, I want to talk about something that people don't really like to say out loud very often, and that is being fat is absolutely exhausting. I mean, and I'm not just talking physically. Physically, of course, that's the thing. But I'm talking every aspect of life is harder when you're overweight and when you're fat. So things like the mental aspect of it, the physical aspect of it, doing small and simple tasks. So I don't know if you can relate, but if you're over 40 or 50 and you're trying to reset and do kind of what I'm doing and get back in shape and do what's right for yourself, then I guarantee you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go walk and talk about it. I mean, you don't realize how much extra effort that it takes to carry around 100 extra pounds on a day-to-day basis, just trying to do the simplest things like living life. I mean, imagine that, 100 pounds. If you go bowling, what do you use? I mean, a 10 to 15 pound bowling ball. I mean, that could be like 8 to 10 bowling balls. That's a freaking entire rack of family bowling, right? I mean, just carrying that around. So it makes everything more difficult. The little things like, I mean, my land, dude, tying your shoes sometimes, bending over to take care of your feet or tie your shoes or just standing. Everyone knows here that I like Disneyland a lot, so man, standing in line and walking around all day, it's hard. Going on a little walk like I am right now. I've only been walking for 1 minute and you can already hear me breathing. So the day-to-day things, try doing something like, we went to Hawaii last year and tried doing something like snorkeling or anything like that. It just becomes difficult. Things like working around the house. Man, if I have to get down on my knees to, try and fix something or anything like that, it's not only hard to get up and down, but it hurts. And once you're down, half the time I just fall over. It's not fun. And beyond the physical, I think what's even more challenging and exhausting is the mental aspect. The constant arguing with yourself, fighting the negative self-talk, feeling guilty about food choices that you make, just the nonstop. It's a constant mental drain. I find myself thinking about food all the time, and then beating myself up when you make the wrong food choices. Because, if you're overweight, if you're middle age, and look around, dude, a lot of people are. There's a lot of freaking fat people out there. I don't mean that to be rude or shameful. I just say it's a reality. Look around. There's a whole world of people that have let themselves go. So it's a constant mental battle to fight those thoughts where you know that you're wrong, you're making wrong choices, and you beat yourself up for it, and it just wears you down. Then you feel like a failure, and you start the diet, then you quit the diet, and it's that constant yo-yoing. You start exercising, you stop exercising, you lose 50 pounds, you put it back on. It's just a never-ending struggle until you finally change those habits and change that mindset. I have things that I want to do, things that I like to do. I love the Disney theme parks. A goal would be to definitely travel to all the parks in the world, and that makes it real difficult walking around those things all day long. I love camping, I love the outdoors. My wife loves to go hiking. We got some e-bikes. That's not so hard. E-bike, kind of push a button and it goes. It's almost like a moped. But all the physical things though, from camping to Disney parks to water sports, snow sports, things like that, things that we used to really enjoy doing, which are now hard. I want to do those things. I want to enjoy them. I want to be able to do those things with grandkids and with my own children, who are pretty much now all adults now. But yeah, we all have things. I'm sure you have things that you like to do, things that you like to be more comfortable doing them. And so that's one of the main pushes here. So yeah, being fat is exhausting, but the good news is fixing that literally remedies everything, because you become more agile, more mobile, things start to hurt less. Imagine taking 10 bowling balls and losing 5 of them, 50 pounds makes a huge difference. I think I read somewhere that for every pound of weight you lose, it takes like 3 pounds of pressure, like off your knees or something like that. So yeah, being 100 pounds overweight or 50 pounds overweight or 60 pounds overweight, it has life-crushing effects. But like I said, when you start to change the habits and change all these things, number one, your mental state starts becoming better. You start feeling like I can instead of I can't or I blew it. And number two, you start physically feeling better. And like I said, being more agile, being more mobile, being able to do things that you couldn't do. I'm going to do a video coming up soon where I take some very, very stupidly simple things: squatting, hanging from a bar, jumping up on top of a curb. And I'm sure it's going to be funny because I can't do any of them right now. But, those simple things, agility tests, are going to get better over time. So anyway, as I'm on this walk today, thanks for joining me. That's my thought for today. So we will talk to you tomorrow. Dude out.